Trump claims Sidney Powell was never his attorney despite 2020 election ties. Former President Donald Trump claimed Sidney Powell was never his attorney in a post to his Truth Social platform Sunday, just days after she pleaded guilty in the Georgia 2020 election subversion case. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than. Sidney Powell was one of millions and millions of people who thought, and in ever-increasing numbers still think, correctly, that the 2020 presidential election was rigged and stolen, and our country is being absolutely destroyed because of it. Ms. Powell was not my attorney, and never was. In fact, she would have been conflicted, Trump wrote on Truth Social. Will guilty pleas in Trump's Georgia RICO case damn his eventual trial? Powell was briefly an official member of Trump's legal team in 2020, and Trump continued correspondence with her over election-related matters even after she was removed from his campaign in late November 2020. Despite his Sunday claim, Trump tweeted on November 14, 2020, that Powell and other attorneys, including Jenna Ellis, now a co-defendant in the Georgia case, were added to his team of other wonderful lawyers and representatives. Trump's remarks distancing himself from Powell came just 3 days after she entered a plea bargain with District Attorney Fani Willis's office and agreed to testify truthfully in future proceedings involving Trump and 15 other defendants who have maintained their innocence in the case. Click here to read more from the Washington Examiner. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than. In her guilty plea, Powell admitted her role in the January 2021 breach of an election system in rural Coffee County, Georgia. Her 7 felony counts were diminished to 6 misdemeanor counts, and prosecutors dropped the racketeering charge for making the deal. So far, 3 of 19 co-defendants have struck a plea deal with prosecutors, including attorney-turned-defendant Kenneth Chesbrough. His attorney Scott Grubman has pushed back that any truthful testimony by his client would implicate Trump.